Giles Grover, on the last point about unsafe buildings. You live in one. I know you're in Manchester, but you're from the campaign group End Our Cladding Scandal. And I'm guessing the report is a real, well, should be a wake-up call to people who can help you.
Yes, that's correct. We've been waiting for this report for a long time. I think it's important to say that our focus today is first and foremost on the Grenfell community. As the report has spelt out, as we've known, if you'd spent a little time watching the evidence, every single loss of life was avoidable. So we're focusing on them today, and we're hoping that this is now the start for meaningful change for all the hundreds of thousands of people, residents, ordinary people trapped across the country.
And I know two things have happened. Firstly, you find your property is worth effectively nothing. And secondly, you live, and people, particularly with young children, live with the incredible stress of knowing it is not fire safe.
Yeah, it affects people from all walks of life, young people, people who are just starting up, people trying to expand their family, pensioners, social housing tenants, residents. It's literally everyone who just doesn't know. A lot of people just don't know if their homes are safe still. We're still looking at the numbers going up and up and up. That's the thing. It's the impact. We talk about the finances so much, but it's the impact on people's sense of sanctuary in their homes, not being able to move on with their lives, life choices being impacted. And we're still the ones that are just struggling to get answers still. So that's what this government needs to sort out now.
And where are you in terms of your process of getting your flat, your apartment, your building made safe?
I'm not sure you got long enough for me to get into it, so I'll try to summarise. It's been 7 years since we first found out it was unsafe. We applied to various government grant funding schemes. We had work that should have been 10 months. It actually took 3 years. That's more or less finished now, but we're still being told we're at the upper end of medium risk and we need further work. And that's because the government grant funding schemes just failed so miserably. So it's a similar situation for a lot of people across the country, and sadly, my circumstances are far from unique.
And the words there with the fire officer, the union representative, are troubling, aren't they? Because I don't know if the fire brigade in this country really have a way of dealing with fires in tower blocks.
I think things are getting a lot better, and I think a lot of people are blaming fire brigades. But again, it's, as Matt said, that it's about the firefighters. They're doing all they can within the circumstances that are set. So I think the responses are getting better, but the problem still is that we haven't got enough buildings made safe. There's still thousands that are still to be assessed. So in Greater Manchester, we've got a great relationship with the fire service. They're doing great things across the country. The fire service may need to improve, but it's the government that needs to join it up together with the local regulators, with the health and safety building safety regulator, with Homes England, just so we've got a joined up approach, enforced properly, and let's just crack on with making homes safe.
Thank you very much indeed, Giles Grover from the campaign group End Our Cladding Scandal, talking about Grenfell, the report, all that's coming from that, all the various targets that the retired judge who ran it has been looking at. And always, of course, with the victims in mind.